Here's the part nobody talks about. The strategy that worked in month 1 is usually the exact reason you stall in month 3. And that's where most people panic, because there's a moment in every diet where effort stays high, but output drops. Same routine, different result. Your progress stalls, the scale freezes, and it feels like you are failing. You are not. But something under the surface has shifted. If you watched my calories video, you already know energy balance isn't the whole story. Today we go one layer deeper. Why plateau hits? What actually changes metabolically? The hidden factors most people miss, and the strategies that actually move you forward, including reverse dieting, smarter refeeds, and when hormone testing makes sense. Let's break it down. Think back to the first few weeks of your diet. You probably remember how it felt. You clean up your food, you reduce your intake, the scale moved. Momentum was there, motivation was high. But somewhere around week 4, 5, maybe 6, the rate slows. And that's normal. Research shows that after sustained calorie restriction, the rate of fat loss can decrease significantly, sometimes by 50% or more. So why does that happen? Because your body does not just respond to fat loss. It responds to energy availability. When your intake stays low long enough, your system recalibrates its output. That doesn't mean anything is damaged. It means your body is responding to the environment you created. If you look at controlled research like the Minnesota starvation experiment, participants experience dramatic drops in resting metabolic rate during prolonged calorie restriction. Now, you're not starving, but the same mechanism exists, just on a smaller scale. Reduce intake long enough and resting energy expenditure declines, not because your metabolism is damaged, but because your body adjusts to what it consistently receives. So what exactly shifts? Leptin, which reflects how much energy your body thinks is available, drops during dieting. Lower leptin increases hunger and decreases energy expenditure. Thyroid hormones like T3 can decrease, which lowers baseline calorie burn. Cortisol can increase if stress and recovery are poor, which affects how your body petitions energy. And here's something people overlook. Your spontaneous daily movement often decreases, not your gym sessions, your unconscious movements. You're fidgeting less, you sit more, you conserve energy without realizing it. So the deficit you thought you had slowly shrinks. Now let's layer in other factors. Water retention can completely mask fat loss. Every gram of stored glycogen binds 3 to 4 grams of water. Stress, sodium shifts, inflammation, all of that can keep your scale weight higher even if fat is decreasing. Tracking accuracy is another issue. Research shows calorie intake is often underreported by 20 to 50%, even by people who track consistently. And then there's muscle. If protein intake isn't high enough, or resistance training isn't prioritized, up to 25% of weight loss can come from lean mass. And lean mass drives resting energy expenditure. Lose muscle and your daily burn decreases further. Sleep is another underestimated variable. Studies show that short sleep increases ghrelin, your hunger hormone, and decreases leptin. You feel hungrier, you feel less satisfied, cravings increase. That alone can stall progress without you realizing why. So, how do we fix this? Not by slashing calories again. First, consider reverse dieting. Instead of pushing intake lower, you gradually increase your calories by about 100 to 200 per week, primarily from carbs and protein. The goal isn't to gain fat, it's to restore energy availability, improve performance, and allow metabolic rate to recover over time. Secondly, use structured refeeds. These are not cheat days. They are controlled higher carb days designed to support leptin and thyroid function. 1 or 2 per week can help, especially after long dieting phases. Also look at your training structure. If you have been pushing high volume for weeks, fatigue accumulates. A deload week can help restore performance by reducing volume and intensity slightly. And performance drives adaptation. Sometimes pulling back strategically moves you forward. If you suspect deeper issues like thyroid dysfunction, get proper testing. TSH, T3, T4 for thyroid. If stress is chronically high, test your morning cortisol levels, but have those results interpreted by a professional. Don't self-diagnose based on social media. And finally, stop relying on scale weight. Use waist measurements, use progress photos, track strength levels. Fat loss can continue even when body weight doesn't move. A plateau is not a dead end. Your body did not hit a wall. It's equilibrium. Your current effort produces your current result. If you want a different result, change the variables, not reactively, deliberately. If this helped you understand your plateau better, hit like and subscribe for more evidence-based breakdowns. And if you have struggled with this, drop a comment and let me know.